Hello everyone, this is Angela. I hope you guys had a great week so far. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm going to talk about this painting as well as some of my future plans while I show you guys clips of my drawing. So today's drawing is based on two reference photos I took in Miyajima, Japan. I'm starting this drawing by outlining the foliage or background mountain shape at the top of the drawing. Because I'm limited to 14 colors, I only have 2 blues that I can work with. And because this is a daytime shot, I'll be using light blue for the sky. And the problem is the light orange that I'm using for the mountain is lighter than the sky color. Whereas in the reference photo, the mountain is actually darker than the light blue sky color. As long as you have a lighter color against a darker color and you are constantly creating contrast with your layering, I think it still works. So this drawing and the previous Mount Fuji drawing are actually part of a guidebook / workbook that I'm working on for an upcoming art kit project. So the art kit will include 15 Posca acrylic markers, which is why I'm working with a limited color palette. It will also include a guidebook where I teach you art theory and my techniques, as well as step-by-step demonstration of my painting process, and loads of Japan-related paintings and ideas. And then in the workbook, you will have pages of just line work. Basically, you can follow along the guidebook, learn all of my tricks and techniques, and then recreate my paintings by using the line work in the workbook and the markers included in the art kit. If this sounds interesting to you, then keep an eye out for my future updates. So my final solution for the sky is to add white against the light orange to separate it from the light blue. And on the right side, where there is less light orange on the mountain but more sky blue, I'm okay with that sky blue touching the light blue of the sky. I think drawing is just all about problem solving, finding the most effective way to create contrast by working around your limitations. For these overlay branches and foliage, I'm going with a more playful and graphic approach by using dots and lines, trying to depict the really unique shape of Japanese trees. There's no set way of drawing a certain object in the world. I think it's all up to your interpretation. You can play around with different approach each time to see what works the best. And sometimes different approaches work for different compositions. After I finish the top portion of the drawing, I'm moving on to the shrine itself. I'm using a lot of bright yellow, which is an orange color, and red. Of course, for the darker portion, I'm using brown and black. What's interesting with using black is that it's often not recommended in art textbooks or in traditional art classes. Teachers often say there is no true black in the real world. Even a black object, when it's lit, it will appear brownish. But I do like using black in my acrylic marker drawings. I think having this really dark shape really creates three-dimensionality to the architecture. It gives it more volume and it creates more contrast. So I tend to use a lot of black for shadows in architecture. For the bottom half of the drawing, I'm definitely drifting away from the reference. I'm omitting a lot of detail from the reference because I feel like my top half of the drawing already has a lot of detail and a lot of darks. So I wanted to make the bottom half a bit lighter and more airy with pastel pink and pastel purples. There are shapes that are creating shadow in the reference or in real life that I'm just completely not putting in my composition. And I think that's something great about drawing and creating art is that you can pick and choose what you want to interpret. You don't have to completely copy from nature. You are rearranging nature in your own way, representing it in your own way. So that's about it for the drawing part. Now I want to give you guys a little bit of a life update. My husband and I and our cat are moving to Calgary, Alberta in April. The most exciting part about this move is that we're going to be renting a much bigger place, so I will have my own workspace. I'll be able to decorate it the way I want, and I'll have complete privacy when I'm filming my videos, therefore allowing me to create more videos. Because right now, I'm sharing the living room with my husband, and it's definitely difficult when both of us are working from home in such a small space. I'll try to make one more video before our move, but I might be absent for a few weeks. Just know that I'm not giving up on YouTube. I'll just be packing and getting ready for our big move. And of course, after we finish moving, I would love to do a studio tour or an updated a day in my life vlog video. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for your constant support and kind words. I'll see you guys in the next video.